With all due respect, that's a bunch of malarkey. This is a bunch of stuff, deal.
What does that mean, a bunch of stuff?
Well, it means it's simply inaccurate.
It's Irish.
It's Irish. It is. We Irish call it malarkey.
Thanks for the translation.
No,
Okay.
We Irish call it malarkey.
You know what this is? Yeah, and I reserve this word for those rare instances when it's truly deserved. This is malarkey.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
Direct from the King Spring Studios in beautiful Smyrna, Georgia. This is a bunch of malarkey. Now, here's your host, the incredible Charlie McMahon.
Are you ready? Ready for another episode of A Bunch of Malarkey? And are you ready for the upcoming holidays? We've got Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Festivus, and New Year's coming up in just a couple of weeks. Hope you are getting those presents wrapped, or even bought for that matter. A lot of people wait to the last minute, but we hope you are enjoying the holiday season as we are knee-deep into the holiday season with Christmas only a little over 2 weeks away, 2.5 weeks away, depending on when you're listening to this episode. So we hope you are getting ready. And we're coming off a very popular holiday music episode of A Bunch of Malarkey last week, where many of you sounded off in the comments on our Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. And we even put up a poll to see how many of you liked holiday music compared to hate it. And it was exactly what the scientific study that I spoke about last week was. 75% of you said you love Christmas music, and 25% of you said make it stop. So that's exactly what the scientific study showed. 75% of people love it and 25% hate it. So maybe there is something to these scientific polls that we always speak about here on A Bunch of Malarkey. And I also asked you, because I watch Christmas movies almost every night of the holiday season. I've got a stack of DVDs that you could stack from the ceiling, from the floor to the ceiling. And I try to watch a holiday movie every night from Thanksgiving to Christmas. My wife thinks I'm a little crazy, but I put up a poll and asked you which Home Alone movie you liked better, because I was watching Home Alone 1 the other night with my wife, and I turned to her and I said, which Home Alone movie do you like better, 1 or 2? Now, 1, the original people always say is the best, but Home Alone 2 was pretty good too. You had a great cast at the hotel. You had the bird lady. I know you had the old man neighbor. You kind of had that sympathetic character in both of them, who Kevin was afraid of, but turned out to be friends with at the end. So you had the old man and then the bird lady, but you had a great supporting cast in number 2. The hotel staff, which were pretty funny. Obviously the same villains. But I voted for Home Alone 2, but in a 64 to 36% margin, the listeners of A Bunch of Malarkey said they liked the original Home Alone better. So whenever something comes up like this, like malarkey like this, I put up a poll because they don't allow polls on personal pages for some reason. So I throw it up on the Bunch of Malarkey page. So are you wrapping Christmas gifts yet? Have you even bought your gifts yet? Well, if you are wrapping gifts, here's a little nugget of information you may want to hear. Slapping a nice bow on that last-minute gift of socks this Christmas won't make it better. In fact, it will make it worse, according to a new study. You love these studies, folks. Researchers at the University of Nevada found wrapping presents too neatly inflates the expectations of what's inside, while doing a sloppy job actually helps the gift to go over better. Our research found when gifts are wrapped neatly and given to a friend, it raises the expectations of the gift inside, resulting in our friends liking the gift less, marketing professor and study researcher Jessica Rixum said. However, with sloppy wrapping, our friends set their expectations lower and will actually like the gift more, Rixum added. The researchers made the surprising finding by studying a group of Miami Heat fans. Some were given mugs emblazoned with the team's Heat logo, while others received mugs featuring the Orlando Magic logo. When a Magic mug was shoddily wrapped, the Heat fans still reported it as a positive response. The study, published in the Journal of Consumer Psychology, also found that bitter feelings over nicely wrapped gifts were likely to be worse when they came from a loved one rather than an acquaintance. This response happens because when you gift a friend, they know where the relationship stands, so the wrapping serves as a cue about the gift inside. With an acquaintance, if a gift is wrapped neatly, It cues positive feelings about the relationship with the recipient, and this spills over to the gift inside. But folks, as I always say, when Claire was here and she interviewed me, she says, "What's your favorite quote of all time?" And I said, "You can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit no matter how much mayonnaise you use." And I think this holds true at Christmas time. No matter how you dress it up, folks, if it's a shitty gift, I don't care how you wrap it. It's a shitty gift. If you get, a shitty pair, I'm not going to say socks because we discussed this last year. When you're older, when you hit 40 and you get socks, man, you're fucking pumped up. But when you get a shitty gift like a Chia Pet and someone wraps it, no matter how they wrap it, it's a shitty gift. It's something that you don't want. So we're getting ready to celebrate these holidays, whatever you celebrate. That's why we say happy holidays, because it covers a broad spectrum of holidays here in the month of December. But there are people that are celebrating something a little bit wacky. Now, we talk about these gender reveals every week, but now there's something else out there, folks, called weaning parties. Parents have all sorts of parties to celebrate the basics of parenting. When baby showers for any child beyond the first became taboo, they became the sprinkle rather than the shower, which was a baby shower celebrating children born after the first child. The next parent party trends included the gender reveal, the baby moon, where you go on a little vacation after you have a baby, and the hatchlorette. And now there is a weaning party. A significant difference with the weaning party is that it's a celebration of the end of having children as opposed to the celebration of a birth. On the Bravo series Real Housewives of Orange County, Bronwyn Wyndham Burke threw herself a weaning party to celebrate the end of breastfeeding her seventh and final child. The party appeared similar to a rowdy bachelorette party, which included male strippers, a nipple cake, and X-rated gifts. The earliest reference that ABC News Good Morning America could find for a weaning party was in 2007, but it had a different connotation. On the blog Journey to Here, the author wrote about planning a party to ease the transition of weaning her daughter. A party complete with cupcakes, balloons, and a birthday song sung to the words, "No more Neenies for you, no more Neenies for you, no more Neenies for Camden, no more Neenies for you." I then made her a chart that would help her count down to her party and also help her visually see how many times she had left to nurse, the blog reads. A breastfeeding advocacy group, La Leche League International, also mentions a weaning party on its website. It appears that Wyndham Burke may have invented her own version of the party, and her reactions on social media were mixed. "I love her, but a weaning party? They'll really throw a party for anything," one user wrote. "Sorry, but strange behavior for a mother of 7 and women over 40. But as Tamara Judge would say, that's just my opinion," wrote another writer. And while Wyndham Burke appeared to have the time of her life at the party on the show, her emotions were raw during and after show interviews. She pointed out that she had been having and nursing children for 20 years, and it was the end of an era. "I'm not having any more kids," she said, choking back tears. "I would have 30 kids if I could. All I ever wanted my entire life was to be a mom. It was a fun party, but nobody at that party realized what a big deal that the end of having children was to me. But I really wasn't celebrating." So these weaning parties, from what I understand and read, are becoming popular, where it's a celebration of the final child, the final breastfeeding or whatever, the final weaning of the final child. So, like I said, folks, they'll have a party for anything now. And again, probably just an attention-seeking thing. I can't take it anymore. I want to check out of this crazy, crazy society. The mountains and like the Unabomber's cabin is sounding better and better by the day, folks. So, if a weaning party doesn't transition into our favorite segment, I don't know what the hell will.
A bunch of malarkey.
Mutant of the Week.
Now here's Charlie.
So, our winner last week, and it was a pretty decisive victory, 64% to 36%, the Miami market masturbator, the guy who was masturbating outside of a supermarket in Miami and then continued to masturbate when he was taken to a mental hospital. He beat the school bus bruiser, the woman who drank 2 beers while driving 32 kids in a school bus, 64 to 36%. So, our Miami Market Masturbator out of Florida is our mutant of the week. So thank you all for voting. Our poll goes up on our Facebook page early Tuesday morning and runs through midday or so on Saturday. 5 full days to vote. Tell a friend. Share the poll. Make your voices heard. Now, these next 2 nominees will be our final 2 nominees of the year. Yes, we do have a show next week, but I will not be presenting new nominees next week. I'll just be announcing the winner from these 2, because then we have a 3-week break or a 2-week break before we're back, and you'll probably forget about who you voted for. So these will be the final 2 nominees of 2019 for our Mutant of the Week. And we couldn't close out the week without a Florida person. Actually, both of them this week are from the state of Florida. Our first mutant nominee comes from the Miami area, where a seasonal worker for UPS has been arrested following accusations of package theft. Emmanuel Lamont Reagan Jr. has been charged with third-degree theft, which is a felony. According to the Miami-Dade police, Reagan was hired as a seasonal worker to help a full-time driver unload packages. On Monday, Reagan helped unload 5,500 packages at a company in northeast Miami-Dade, the police said. While the other UPS employee was not looking, Reagan grabbed several boxes and hid them by a dumpster, police said. Inside the boxes were 2 Amazon Kindles, an Apple iPad 7, and a Microsoft Surface Pro. The merchandise was valued at about $1,800, according to the police. Later that evening, police said that Reagan returned to the dumpster and picked up the packages. On December 3rd, Reagan was helping unload 2,500 packages at a separate location where he took several packages and hid them by a dumpster, the police said. In the packages were an HP laptop and 2 Sony PS4 consoles, and police said the merchandise was worth about $1,050. The manager at the business found the packages under the dumpster. After reviewing the surveillance footage, contacted UPS investigator Jose Ortiz. Ortiz then met with the business owner and Miami-Dade police. Reagan returned to the business to pick up the packages, but when he saw the police, he fled the scene. He was stopped several blocks away and taken into custody, according to the police. The 2 Kindles were recovered from the trunk of Reagan's vehicle, and police say he confessed to the crimes. The Apple iPad 7 and Microsoft Surface Pro were later recovered from Reagan's restaurant. So if this isn't a Grinch, folks, at Christmas time, I don't know what is. So we're going to call him the Grand Theft Grinch. Our second nominee comes out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where a Florida man found guilty of attempted murder and awaiting sentencing tossed urine on the prosecutor inside a Fort Lauderdale courtroom. According to the Broward County Sheriff's Office police report, Albert Navarez attacked Broward County Assistant State Attorney Andrew Newman inside Circuit Judge Susan Alspector's courtroom on Wednesday. The report states Navarez threw a bottle of urine at Newman and yelled, "He pissed on me. He told me to do it. Fuck him." It's not known who Navarez was referring to. The BSO arrest report states the urine went inside his mouth and outer clothing. It is not clear how Navarez was able to get the bottle into the courtroom. The sentencing hearing was postponed. Navarez is now also charged with battery for his urine attack. Chief Assistant State Attorney Jeff Marcus said, "We are absolutely incensed by what occurred. I wish the public knew the number of threats prosecutors receive on a daily basis, but they have the courage to go to court every day to ensure justice is pursued against these violent offenders." Newman, who's been a prosecutor for 26 years, said, "I've seen a lot. I was a homicide prosecutor in Palm Beach. Here, I've been in the domestic violence unit for many, many years." But in those 26 years, he said nothing compares to the level of the violation he felt at 3:45 p.m. this past Wednesday afternoon. This was unexpected, obviously. It was kind of a shocking incident, he said. Newman's laptop paperwork and even his chair was soaked with urine. "I just think in any courthouse, crazy things can and do happen. In YouTube, it's full of videos of courtroom incidents, so it's difficult. High-pressure situations, and everybody should be on guard. As the law stands, battery on anyone working in the court, such as bailiffs, judges, or prosecutors, is a misdemeanor." State Representative Michael Gottlieb wants to make this a felony. I've worked in the system for 25 years. I've seen public defenders stabbed with a pencil. I have seen inmates spit on people, and whether he's a state attorney or not, he's a comrade of arms in the justice system, Gottlieb said. Gottlieb has already drafted the bill. He says it needs to be enhanced to a third-degree felony with sentencing guideline of at least 5 years in prison and the punishment to run consecutive to any other offense the person is sentenced to. I'm not happy that it occurred, but it's not going to change the way I am, Newman said. It's not going to stop him from prosecuting people like Navarez to the fullest extent of the law. Not going to change anything at all, he adds. Police want to know how Navarez got free and how he got his hands on a bottle of urine and who is at fault. BSO has an internal affairs investigation looking into the incident. So let's call him the dousing defendant out of Fort Lauderdale. So 2 Florida heavyweights to close out the year. We've got the dousing defendant and the grand theft grin. So make your voices heard. Go to our Facebook page and vote. Poll goes up early Tuesday morning before you even wake up, or if you're even up late, and ends on Saturday. So this week's topic, I got the inspiration from, remember that story last week where they mistook the name Santa and put Satan in the flyers? Now, that made me laugh, and I'm thinking like an evil Santa Claus. Now, we've all seen movies, well, most of us have seen movies about bad Santa Clauses, including the Billy Bob Thornton movies, Bad Santa and Bad Santa 2. It's about a crass, obnoxious mall Santa Claus who's a drunk, curses, and does all crazy things. Now, I wanted to do a social experiment featuring a real life, or what the folks on the other end of the phone deemed to be a real life bad Santa. I called stores and malls, making strange requests, claiming I was the mall Santa Claus. I made strange requests, ridiculous demands, and crazy accusations to these mall workers. Call me a mutant Santa, if you will. These calls were what I think. Now, I never say this because I always let my listeners decide what they think is funny, what they think is good. But I found these calls when I played them back. Now, I made the calls. But when I played these calls back when I was in the editing phase, taking out unnecessary pauses and rings and stuff, I was laughing so hard. I think folks, you got to play these at Christmas for your friends and family if they're looking for something to laugh at. None of these were scripted. They were things I thought of right off the top of my head as each person at each store answered. I had the mall directory in front of me. I did some research to find out where the Santa Claus would be sitting in the mall, so I knew where it was. I knew the whole mall layout. I had a map of the mall, so I knew where each store was, so nobody could see me. And I just, again, it was very impromptu, unscripted, and I hope you enjoy the calls because I really thought they were funny. And I never say that about myself or about the show. I let the listeners decide what's funny, but I think you're gonna find these funny. And let's take into account, folks. There's some crass language in here and suggestions and some weird things. But again, I'm playing the role of a bad Santa Claus, a deranged, a mutant Santa Claus. So I had to play the role of that. So don't hold it against me. It's not something some of these things that I would say to someone. But again, it's comedy. I was playing a role as a mutant bad Santa Claus. So I hope you enjoy the calls. They're about 17 calls, but again, they're only about 45 to 50 minutes of calls. Each call is about 3 or 4 minutes. I get to the point, create a ruckus, and then I move on to the next store. So enjoy the next 45 minutes or so, and I'll catch you on the other side.
Thank you for calling out. Can I help you?
Hey, good evening. How are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
All right, my name is Tony. I'm the mall Santa down here by Lord & Taylor. How's it going tonight?
Good.
I'm the guy playing Santa Claus for the kids down here.
Excuse me?
I'm the Santa for the mall, for the kids.
Okay, uh-huh.
Do you sell red pants for men?
No.
You don't, because a kid just, excuse my language, shit all over my pants and I need to replace them. Do you know anywhere I can get red pants?
I'm not too sure, no.
Oh my God. How about women's red pants for like a fat woman that I could fit in? You sell any red pants for women?
No. Okay, red we barely carry.
Anything that I can get away with, for Santa Claus?
No.
This kid had like a virus and his mother brought him in and he crapped all over me.
Yeah, no, I'm not too sure, sorry.
Yeah, nothing there?
Nothing that's red, no.
How about red pajama pants?
Like I just said, we don't really have anything that's red.
What colors do you have?
Nothing that's red, sir.
How about green? Maybe I can get away with green.
You can come look at it over here if you'd like.
Well, I don't get a break, so that's why I was calling. I could send one of the elves over.
They can come look at it.
Well, that's why I'm calling first to see what you have, so then I could tell the elf what to buy.
We have pajama pants.
What kind? Do you have them like with like festive like prints on them, like wreaths or anything?
No, they're plaid. They're blue and black plaid.
That's not going to work. These kids.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to take up your time.
No problem.
Have a good night, okay?
You too.
Ho, ho, ho.
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Hey, good evening. How are you tonight?
Good, thank you.
I'm Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus here by Lord and Taylor. I'm the Santa Claus here in the mall.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I just was introducing myself. Anyway, so you know where I'm calling from. Can you guys, if I place an order, run down some buffalo wings and some stuff over here for us because we don't get a break?
What's your name, Tony?
Tony the Santa Claus.
Okay.
Ho, ho, ho.
And what's the phone number?
Well, I'm at the big chair with all the elves in front of Lord and Taylor.
Well, I need the phone number in order to place the order.
Oh, okay. It's 6969.
Okay. And once you come to pick it up, we'll give you a mall discount, okay?
What's that?
Bye.
I'm sorry, the kids are so loud here. You're going to give me what?
The mall discount once you come and pay, okay?
Oh, that's free, right? I get it free because I'm Santa Claus?
No, you don't get it free. But you
Why not?
get it.
You leave Santa cookies and milk for free. Why wouldn't you give me some wings for free? I'm Santa Claus. You're going to charge Santa Claus?
It's not me. It's just
Oh, come on. You're going to get coal in your stocking this year, young lady.
We'll see if the manager wants to give.
Yeah, you can't charge Santa Claus.
We'll see what he can do. What would you like?
How many? What sizes do the buffalo wings come in? How many?
Traditional or boneless?
Let's go with boneless because I have no place to spit the bones out with all these little brats running around.
We have.
Hold on one second.
Pieces.
Could you hold on one second?
18 pieces.
Ma'am, could you tell that kid to shut the hell up? I'm on the phone. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's 8 pieces, 12 pieces, 18 pieces, and 24 pieces.
I think 18 will do well. Ma'am, I'm on the phone. Tell that kid to shut the fuck up. I'll be right there. 18 will be good.
Okay, and what sauce do you want?
The hottest one you have. I'll get even with these kids.
I have hot barbecue, mango habanero.
Oh, the hot habanero. The hotter the better.
Okay, any ranch, blue cheese, and little carrots?
No. How about, can you deliver beer too, or are you not allowed?
No, we're not allowed.
Because I could use, let me tell you something, imagine having 100, 200 kids a night sitting on your lap. You need some beer. Right? Wouldn't you be drinking if you had all these kids screaming all? You have kids?
Yeah, I would.
Do you have kids?
I do.
Oh, you do. I was going to say if you don't have them yet, don't have them. But anyway, that's a whole nother story for another night. Okay, buffalo 18 boneless. That's it. If I can't have beer, I don't want anything else. Just that. It'd be good.
Okay, so you're gonna come pick it up, right?
Well, can you guys bring it down here? I don't get a break. They make me sit here for 12 hours a day without a break. I can't even go to the bathroom. I use a pickle jar.
No.
You believe that? They make Santa Claus pee in a pickle jar?
You can send someone.
I only have Mrs. Claus here and one elf tonight. One elf and Mrs. Claus is here tonight. Can I send Mrs. Claus down to pick him up?
I don't know.
I can't send Mrs. Claus to pick him up for me?
Yeah, you can. You can send someone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. It's gonna be $17.50, and just tell them to say it's for Tony, and I'll give you the mall discount. Okay?
What's the mall discount?
10%.
Oh, for Santa, you can't do better than 10%? I'll tell you something.
I mean, no.
No, I know it's not you. I know it's not you. You sound like a very nice young lady. And you're going to get plenty of gifts this year, and your children are too. Because I'm coming down the chimney in just 3 weeks from now. All right, we'll see you in about, how long, 15 minutes?
That'll be all?
Yep, that's it. How long till I send Mrs. Claus down?
It's gonna be like 20 to 25 minutes, okay?
Okay, ho, 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 and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho.
But this is Ron speaking. Can I help you?
Oh, I'm so glad you're there. How you doing tonight?
All right, good. How about yourself?
All right, my name is Tony, sir. I'm the Santa Claus here in the mall down by Lord and Taylor, the mall Santa.
Oh, okay.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
All right, I'm sorry for all the noise, all these kids screaming in the background. Listen, do you sell men's boots there in black?
Men's boots in black. Let's see.
Because I just had a kid vomit all over my boots, and they're all so, and I need to replace them. The little bastard threw up all over me. Do you sell any boots that I could wear with my costume that won't clash with my red and white costume?
All black. Let's see. What size are you looking for?
Size 12. I would like to stick my size 12 up that kid's ass for throwing up on, but that's a whole nother story. Yeah, size 12, black, whatever goes good with red and white. You know the Santa costume.
Yeah. Let's see.
Hold on one second. Ma'am, I'm on the phone. Tell that kid to shut the fuck up. I'll be right with you. I'm sorry about that.
Nah, you're good. Let's see. I'm trying to look for one that doesn't have a lot of design on it. So I'm just looking for something plain, right?
Something what?
For something plain. Like, because mostly the boots we got just have, like, designs on them.
What do they have on them?
They're not plain looking, like, they have, like, patterns on it and stuff.
Oh, I don't care. What kind of pattern does it have on it?
Oh, for real? Like some, it's leather looking that has, like, this mesh pattern on it.
Well, mesh, I'm afraid another kid will shit or vomit on me. It'll go right through the mesh.
Yeah.
Because these kids shit all day on me. You know how many times a day these kids shit on me? Excuse my language.
Damn, you poor soul.
Do you get kids shitting in your store, too?
I've seen dirty diapers left around, but
yeah.
Not like that.
Well, I can't believe this, what Santa has to go through. And they don't even give me a break. I have to pee in a pickle jar.
For real?
Yeah, I piss in a pickle jar. I turn my back.
Oh.
I'm afraid the kid's going to see my you-know-what. I'm going to get charged with child pornography. I got to pull my penis out and put it in a pickle jar.
Oh, man.
Yeah, 12 hours a day. 12 hours a day, not even a break. And this beard is itching like a motherfucker, I'll tell you that. Okay, so you got the boot. How much are the boots?
Let's see. We got some going for $49. I'm trying to look for something in a better price.
Do you give like a mall discount for Santa Claus or other employees of the mall?
Sadly, we don't.
Yeah, the owner of Burlington's going to get coal in his stocking this year when I go to his house. All right, $49 is good. And you have a size 12 and a $49 boot that's not mesh?
That's not mesh. We got something in like on the dressier side that doesn't have any mesh.
Well, I want to look good for these single moms because I see them checking me out all night, so I don't want to look stupid, you know? Because you know they want a piece of Santa. All right.
I think I got one for you. It has like a little zipper to the side. If that.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Like
that would be, I could keep my pot in there. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do those cost?
That's a little more though. It's $59.99.
That's okay. Money's no object. I've been skimming off the top here. All right, $59.99. All right. And can I send Mrs. Claus down, my employee here, to pick him up for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll have her come down in a few minutes. You've been really helpful. Merry Christmas. You're going to get a lot of shit in your stocking this year.
Hey, happy to help, man. No problem.
All right, have a good one, man.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for calling Champs and How may I help you?
Hey, Champs, how are you? This is Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus down here by Lord and Taylor. How are you tonight?
I'm good, and you?
All right, a little hectic down here tonight. I'm sorry for all the noise in the background. Listen, I just had a kid, what's the right word I want to use? Take a crap on my pants. So I need to get out of these pants. Do you guys sell any red pants, even if they're ski pants for men? Because I got to change out of these pants.
Any what pants?
Do you sell any pants that are the color red? I had a kid crap on my Santa pants, and I have to change.
Red pants. We have red Nike sweats.
Okay. No, I can't wear sweats because I'm afraid that people will see my junk through there, and it's not appropriate for the kids. What about like ski pants?
Yeah. Other than that, I don't.
How about pajama pants?
No, we don't have pajama pants.
Do you think the sweatpants will be okay as a woman? Like, do you think that's appropriate around kids?
I'm not sure. It depends how it looks.
Right.
I can't tell you without me, actually seeing.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I just didn't want to be any inappropriate for the kids, and the single moms will be. I don't want the single moms checking me out either. Santa Claus. I'm a married man to Mrs. Claus. I don't want to give anybody any ideas. All right, so maybe I'll come in for the night. What sizes do you have in those Nike athletic pants?
We have our regular pants. We have an extra large in the pants, red sweatpants.
Okay, so maybe I'll send Mrs. Claus in. You have a size large?
Large? I could double check.
Oh, that would be great. You're really helpful. I'm going to put a lot of stuff in your stocking this year.
Okay, give me 1 second.
You got it.
Heads up, Anna.
I'm sorry?
Hello?
Hi.
I only have an extra large on those.
Yeah, maybe I can stuff some of the Santa cotton they use for my stomach in there, and maybe I'll fill them up.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is getting crazy. These kids crap on me all day long, like 3 times a day.
Sorry.
Do any kids crap in your store?
No.
Imagine being crapped on 3 times. I feel like R. Kelly over here with so much urine on me. Okay.
I don't even want to know.
All right. Well, I'll send Mrs. Claus in for the pants.
Okay.
You've been really helpful. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Can I help you today?
Oh, thank God you're there. How you doing tonight?
Good. How's it going?
All right. My name is Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus down by Lord and Taylor. I'm the Santa for the kids.
Oh, okay.
All right. Sorry to bother you. Sorry for all the noise in the background, too. All the kids are screaming. Listen, I need to know. I have a little bit of an emergency here. I had a kid just soak my Santa pants with urine over here, and I need to change my pants. I was wondering if you guys sold any red ski pants or athletic pants or anything red that I can just change into tonight until I can wash my costume overnight.
Oh, okay. Just hold on 1 second. I'm going to transfer you over, and then they can tell you whether or not, because I think we do, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, great. Okay. I feel like one of R. Kelly's girlfriends right now. I need to get out of these pants.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
All right. You got it.
Community. This is Apparel.
Hey, Apparel. I was just talking to the nice young lady at the desk. My name is Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus down here by Lord and Taylor.
Okay.
Okay. The reason I'm calling is that I had a kid just urinate all over my Santa pants when he was sitting on my lap for the pictures, and I need to get out of these pants. So I was wondering if you guys sold any red ski pants or Nike athletic pants or pajamas even that I can change into.
We don't have any in red.
Oh boy. What a day here. What colors do you have? Do you have any pajamas that have do you sell pajamas at all, like with a Christmas pattern on it or something?
The only pajamas that I know we have are the plaid flannel, and
boy.
we have license too for the sports teams.
Oh, okay. No, and those probably wouldn't be appropriate. I don't want any of the single moms checking me out in those pajama pants, so I don't know what to do. Do you know anybody in the mall that would sell red ski pants or something that I can get away with?
Honestly, I don't know. Red pants aren't really that common.
I know. I feel like I'm the lead singer of Loverboy, wearing red pants. Remember that group? Everybody's Working for the Weekend. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had an album cover with leather pants, but I digress. All right. So, what color ski pants do you have that you think I could get away with this silly red and white jacket that I have to wear?
We have black and gray.
What would you do if you came with your kid and Santa had gray pants on? Would you think he's like a Fugazi Santa Claus? Like a fake Santa? You think I could get away with it?
Maybe.
What would you do if you showed up and Santa had gray pants on? Would you think he's like a phony?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I just want to get like people's opinions before I make a decision. I was hoping for red, but maybe I can. All right, what I'll do is I'll send one of the elves down to take a look at what colors you have, and I'll let them make the decision.
All right.
All right, well, I appreciate your help and the young lady at the desk. Thank you so much, and don't forget to come down and take your picture with Santa this year.
All right.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
How can I help you?
Hey, this is Santa Claus over by Lord and Taylor. How are you?
Good, yeah.
I'm the mall Santa Claus.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you sell hot chocolate over there?
Sorry?
Do you sell any hot chocolate?
No, sir, we don't have.
Just ice cream?
Yeah, we have only ice cream, yeah. No hot chocolate.
All right, can you bring Santa a few ice creams?
Sorry?
Can you bring Santa a few ice creams?
No, sir, you have to come over here.
No, I don't get a break.
No, I have nobody to work over here. I'm working by myself.
Why? Do you want me to starve to death? I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning with no break.
Sorry?
I've been here since 9 o'clock with no break. I need some ice cream.
Yeah, you need some. Yeah, people have to come over here.
No, come on, bring it over. 2 bars.
No.
I'll give you extra. I'll give you $20 extra.
What do you want, sir?
A couple of ice cream bars. Doesn't matter what flavor. I'll give you $20 extra.
Ice cream? What you said?
Yeah, you know the ice cream pops. The ice cream.
Which size ice cream you want?
The large.
Large or large? Which flavor?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah, and I'll give you $20 for your trouble.
Okay, chocolate, large cup.
Yes, sir.
One or two?
2 of them.
2?
Yeah, I got to give one for Mrs. Claus.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you in a few minutes. I'll give you the $20 extra.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
If my boss is suing me, I'm going to get in trouble.
No, you won't get in trouble. You won't get in trouble. Just run really fast.
Chocolate cup, two large cup, right? Okay.
Yeah. Just run really fast. I'll give you an extra 20.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho.
Tweet number store, how can I help you?
Hey, this is Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus down here in the mall. How are you?
Okay, what's up?
All right, I was just wondering if you had a problem with me, because every time you pass, you give me a dirty look.
Excuse me?
I was wondering if you had a problem with me, if I did something wrong to you, because every time you pass the stand here, you give me a dirty look.
I have never passed the stand.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
You did it twice, and then I followed you, and then I found out where you worked, and I just followed you in the other day.
Not me.
No, it was you.
I'm telling you it wasn't.
I was just wondering if I did something wrong to you.
There are 2 people that work in the store, and it certainly wasn't me.
Well,
where do you sit? I'm standing in front of the store now, inside the mall.
I'm by Lord and Taylor.
Where are you set up?
I'm by Lord and Taylor.
Oh, I don't walk anywhere near.
Oh, yes, you do. I saw you.
All right, listen, you want to play games? It's okay, Santa. I never went past you. I don't know what...
You're going to get motherfucking coal in your stocking, motherfucker. If it's you're not going to get anything this year, you cocksucker. No, really, I don't understand. If you got a problem, come down here.
I haven't the slightest idea who you are and have never been near Lord and Taylor.
Yes, you are. Why do you lie? If you got a problem with me, just say you got a problem. Maybe you don't like Santa Claus. Maybe you're
a... You're wasting my time with your bullshit.
Like you're busy.
Yes, sir. What would you like to tell me now?
Nobody's buying your cheap-ass mattresses anyway at this time of the year, so you're not busy. So if you have a problem, why don't you just say you have a problem with me?
I don't.
Maybe you don't like Christmas. Maybe you don't like Christmas.
I love Christmas. I don't like people who waste my time with trivial.
You're not busy. I could see you from here. You're standing around doing nothing.
You can see me from where you are.
Yup, because I'm on my break. I'm right across on my cell phone.
That's amazing. Right across from my store?
Yep, I'm waving to you right now. I'm giving you the finger.
All right, why don't you come over and show me right? You stand right in front of me and do it.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
that.
right outside the store now.
I'll take you.
Outside the store now.
I'll take you right down. Santa doesn't fuck around.
Where are you?
I'm right across.
Where are you?
I'm waving to you.
Right across where?
Right across.
Yeah.
You don't know where you are?
What store are you in?
I'm right here. I'm not in a store. I'm in the mall. I'm waving.
Okay, you're waving and you're standing.
You're a
where?
troublemaker. I'm not gonna take it anymore.
I'm a troublemaker?
Yeah, I don't really want any problems with you, but if you keep giving me dirty looks, I'm gonna report you to the mall.
Go ahead, you do that.
All right, you're gonna get nothing for Christmas this year, you motherfucker.
I'm standing right in front of my store. Go report me to the mall.
I am. I'm gonna tell them you're a motherfucker, and we have a strict no motherfucker policy in this mall.
You are a sick man. Goodbye.
We have a very strict motherfucker policy.
Good evening. Thank you for calling Zelda. I'm myself. It's Pika. Can I help you?
Hey, good evening. How are you tonight?
Good. And you?
All right. My name is Tony. I'm the Santa Claus, the mall Santa Claus here by Lord and Taylor. How are you tonight?
Good.
I was just wondering, how come you always give me dirty looks every time you pass by here when you go into your store?
What's this?
You always give me dirty looks every time you pass by. Why? Did I ever do anything to you?
What's your name?
Tony.
Tony. Who's Tony?
I'm the mall Santa Claus.
You are the mall Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I don't know any.
I know, but every time you pass to go into your store, you give me a dirty look. Did I ever do anything to you?
I don't even go down there.
Yes, you do. I see you, and then I followed you the other day, and you went right into your store.
No, not me, not me.
It's you.
Guy, sorry.
No, it's you. If you got a problem, come on. If you want to fight, come down here.
You got the wrong
I'll
guy.
kick your ass. Come down here, and I'll kick your ass with my boots.
Why don't you come right now?
Santa Claus will kick your ass, motherfucker.
Do you know where I am? Why don't you come right now?
I will come there with my magic wand.
And come right now. Let me see.
Why don't you come down here?
Where's my gun? Can you take my gun for me, please?
A gun. You're going to shoot Santa Claus in the mall?
What's this? What's this?
Why would you shoot Santa Claus in the mall?
No, get the bullets for me.
No, I was just asking you why you're giving me dirty looks all the time.
I'm going to tell you.
Don't you believe in Santa Claus?
Okay, I'm coming right now.
Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay?
All right.
No problem.
Bye-bye, motherfucker.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Seiko Yekin, we not put just for you. So speaking, how may I help you?
Hey, good evening. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good.
All right, good. I'm actually, my name is Tony. I'm the mall Santa here at the mall over by Lord and Taylor. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. You?
All right. This is going to seem like a strange call, but I don't know where else to turn. I'm looking to have one of my assistants come over to your store. We had a kid or a couple of kids have accident on the floor, and it smells really bad here. So I need to have them come by to buy some candles. What scent do you think would cover up? What's the word I'm looking for? Like feces smell? What would be the best thing? Because I know sometimes you go into a restroom, you spray like the wrong scent, and it makes it worse.
Yeah,
What do you think, like a lavender?
Yeah, we have a lavender. We have, like, the room sprays. We have, like, bees. That would be good.
Because they're not going to be able to shampoo. They won't be able to shampoo the carpet until overnight, and I still have another couple hours here with the kids.
Yes.
What do you think is a good scent for, like, covering up that kind of odor?
Yeah, like you say, like, lavender would be a good scent. We also have... Because most of our stuff, like right now, we have like some fall scents, and we have some.
How about something Christmassy, like a peppermint?
We have, I believe we have a peppermint. We have like a home sweet home, like a peppermint smell.
Okay.
We also have a lemon lavender smell.
Okay.
Which that would be the best bet. I use that to, like in my bathroom and everything, burn in my bathroom.
Oh, okay. And now let me ask you something, because after tomorrow, when it'll be cleaned up and everything, and then I want a nice scent. If you were having a woman over your house and you wanted to set the mood with a nice, candle, what kind would you put out? Because we got a lot of single moms coming here, and I want to make sure, they feel at ease and maybe, want a piece of Santa.
Well, the lavender is a good one. That's a big one.
Yeah, the women like lavender?
Yeah, they like lavender, lemon lavender. That's a really good one.
Is that what you would light at your house if you were having a woman over, lavender?
Yeah.
All right, so maybe I'll do that because
Also, pink sand. There's something called pink sand. It's like one of our summer scents. There's a big scent here we have all year round.
And the women like that.
Yeah.
All right, so you think if I like that, a lot of the single moms will, want to sit on my lap?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll try that. I'll send one of the elves over to pick everything up. What time do you close?
We close at 9:30.
9:30. Oh, it's only 7:40. All right, I'm going to send a couple of the elves over to pick up a few candles for this because we got to get this odor out of here. All right, thank you for all your help.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good night.
You too. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling Route 21. This is Brendan speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, Brendan, this is Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus down here by Lord and Taylor. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. I'm sorry to bother you guys, but do you guys sell, I just had a kid, defecate and urinate all over my Santa pants. So I was wondering if you guys sell any red pants.
Red pants?
Yeah, because I need to change out of these.
We have sweatpants.
Sweatpants? Yeah, I don't know if that'll be good because of,
They have, black specks on them, though.
No, that's okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the material. Well, you're a guy. I could say, I don't want anybody seeing kind of through the pants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if those would be appropriate.
Have regular red sweatpants.
You think those would be appropriate if kids are sitting on your lap, sweatpants like that?
I mean, it's better than having your actual pants with pee on them.
Yeah, I'm soaked through like R. Kelly's girlfriend over here. I don't know what to do. How big are the pants? What are the sizes that you have?
They start from a small and they go all the way up to XL.
And XL is probably what, like a 38 waist for men?
Maybe 36 or 38.
Wow, XL is 36, 38 now? Wow, I thought that used to be a large. And how much are they? So I can send one of the elves down with the money.
They're about, I'll check right now.
Okay.
They're $24.99.
All right, hold on. Hey, Elf, you got to go down to, Route 21 and get me those pants. How much are they? 20? Sir, how much were they? Hello?
Yes?
How much were they? I'm sorry.
They're $24.99.
I got to give you like $30 to go down. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I got urine all over my pants. We're shut down for a few minutes. I'm going to get some sweatpants, okay? I'm really sorry. I know you're in a hurry. I'm sorry, sir. All right, I'm going to send the elf down to get him. All right, thanks for your help.
What size again?
Extra large if you have it. I'm sorry?
What size again? XL or large?
XL if you have it.
Okay, no problem.
All right, if you can have those at the register, I'll send the elf over.
Okay, no problem.
All right, thank you, sir.
No problem.
Okay, bye-bye. Ho, ho, ho.
Hello, Nasty.
Hey, how are you? This is Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus down here by Lord and Taylor.
Hi, Tony.
Yeah, I'm the Santa Claus in the mall.
Yes, how can I help you?
All right, do you think you can bring some cookies down here and I'll pay for them?
What kind of cookie you need?
Just about 2 dozen chocolate chip cookies.
Where are you calling from, Santa Claus?
I'm Santa Claus by Lord and Taylor.
Cross street from me.
I'm sorry?
You call it the Nasty, right? Cross street from you.
Yeah. I'm the Santa Claus.
Okay, you guys gonna pay for it and then we gotta cook for you. 2 dozen, right?
2 dozen.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip.
Okay.
But you're not going to charge Santa Claus, are you?
What are you not gonna charge?
I'm Santa Claus. You don't charge Santa Claus for cookies. You give Santa Claus cookies.
Okay, Santa Claus supposed to give it to me. I cannot give Santa Claus.
Why not? I'm fucking Santa Claus.
All right, bye-bye.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker, you are a motherfucker.
You are a motherfucker charging Santa Claus.
Leslie's Hot House.
Tell that guy he's getting coal in his stocking this year. He's going to charge Santa Claus for cookies.
Excuse me?
The guy who answered the phone about 10 minutes ago, he wanted to charge Santa Claus for cookies.
What do you want me to say?
He's a motherfucker.
What's your problem?
Motherfucker, how you going to...
How are you going to give you free cookie? Who's going to give you the money?
You are cheap, you Santa Claus motherfucker.
You motherfucker, you asshole! You're about to send us.
You better give me the cookies, motherfucker.
You are cookie. You are a motherfucker. You are an asshole.
You are a motherfucker charging Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Hello, thank you for calling Kay. This is Zachary speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, Zachary, this is Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus down here by Lord & Taylor. How are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
All right, listen, I would appreciate it if you guys over there in K Jewelers didn't talk in front of kids and moms and say that Santa Claus is fake. I just had 3 kids crying here saying the employees in K Jewelers were saying Santa Claus is fake.
I'm sorry about that.
Who are you by yourself there, or do you have other employees with you?
We have other employees.
Yeah, why are they telling? I don't think it was you because you don't sound like you know anything about it. Why would they tell kids that there's no Santa Claus and that he's fake?
To be quite honest, I have no idea.
I've got kids crying over here. I thought every kiss began with K. Now you guys are making kids cry.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'll ask them about that for you.
Was it? Hold on, ma'am. Was it a woman or a man that did it? Was a woman with brownish hair? Was there a woman with brown hair there?
There's a couple.
What? Did you get her name? I'm sorry?
There's a couple.
Ma'am, did you get her name? They're hysterical over here because she said there was no Santa Claus, that I'm a Fugazi Santa Claus. Why would she do that?
To be quite honest, I don't know.
She's ruining Christmas for kids.
That long, so I don't know.
No, I know. You sound like a nice guy. It doesn't sound like you would do anything like that. But what is wrong with this woman saying that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry about that. I'll talk to them.
Yeah. Yeah, tell them if they have a problem. My name is Tony. Come down here.
Okay, I will.
Kick some ass. All right. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Good evening, JCPenney's. Can I help you?
Hi, yes. I was holding for the men's department.
This is the men's department.
Hey, how are you tonight? My name is Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus. I'm right outside of Lord & Taylor here in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, I'm so sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if you sold any type of red pants for men. I had a couple of kids have an accident on my Santa pants, and I can't wear them anymore, and I need to change out of them.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, all day long. Yeah, any type of red pants. They could be dressy. They could be...
I don't think we do.
Oh, my God.
Hold on a second. I know we have flannel pajama pants that are like a reddish and blue together.
Yeah, but they might work. But what if you brought your kids to see Santa and he was wearing pajama pants? Wouldn't you think he was like a Fugazi fake Santa?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we did have Levi's red pants that would be on clearance. But I don't know what sizes they are.
Let me ask you something. What about like a larger woman's red pants? Do you know if the women's department have red pants?
Women's department.
Do you have like a large size women's department?
Yeah, we do.
Like a plus size?
It's on the second floor.
Is that the appropriate thing to say nowadays? Plus size? I don't want to mispronounce it. Is it plus? Is that what you call it?
Correct. You're totally correct.
Okay. All right.
I just don't know what they have up there.
Do you should I call back and ask for that department, or can you transfer me over there?
Hold on a second.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Hello? Plus size people? I can't wait anymore. Hello? Plus size? Plus size women.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. We don't have any.
I've been called worse.
I'm sorry. I don't know who. So we don't have anything in the store. I'm sorry.
Not even like athletic pants, like Nike or something.
No, they're usually like black and.
Yeah, red's not that popular. I called all the Foot Lockers, all the athletic stores. Nobody has red. I remember back in my day in the 80s, everybody was wearing red pants.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to the discos in red leather pants back in the day, but I don't want to get into that whole story. All right, well, thank you for checking for me, and I'll be sure to give you some extra stuff in the stocking for being so nice this year.
Okay, great.
All right, have a good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho.
Demco GNC, which currently buys to go free. I can help you.
Oh, thank you. My name is Tony. I'm the Santa Claus here in the mall down by Lord and Taylor. How are you tonight?
I'm all right. How about you?
All right. Well, dealing with all these kids all day, I'm going out of my mind.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a question for you. You're going to think this is odd, but bear with me. Do you sell any supplement that does the reverse of Viagra, like gets rid of an erection?
No, I don't have anything here for that.
Because I have like these single moms coming in all day and sitting on my lap, and I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea that I'm like a pervert or something. But, you know, you can't help it when these women are sitting on your lap taking pictures and all that.
Yeah.
But you don't have anything that does the reverse of like, you know what I mean.
I don't have anything like that. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. No, I actually don't have anything like that. I'm not sure if there is.
There's not like an herbal. There's not like an herbal supplement or something that like decreases, flow to that area.
No, I don't have anything like that here.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do.
There's a vitamin shop like right outside the mall. If you want to try them.
Yeah, they should be banned. Anybody over like 18 shouldn't be allowed to sit on Santa's lap. You have these 25-year-old girls coming in and wanting to sit on my lap. I mean, what do they think's going to happen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I understand.
I'll try the vitamin store then. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night. Ho, ho, ho.
You too. Hey, good evening. How are you tonight?
How you doing?
All right. My name is Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus over here by Lord and Taylor, the mall Santa.
Okay.
I just had a kid poop all over my Santa pants. I was wondering if you guys sold any red pants like Nike or Adidas or any of those sports pants.
And they need to be red, right?
I would like them to be, so I'm not looking like a Fugazi Santa Claus over here.
Yeah. We got. I'm actually a little. I mean, we got red pants, but they got a little. They got champion. They like champion.
Oh, that's okay. I feel like R. Kelly's girlfriend. I have so much pee on me.
Hold on. Let me check over here right quick. Hold on.
All right.
I see some more red. We got some red and black pants. We got some red and black Nike pants.
What do you think? If you came to see Santa Claus with your kids and he was wearing like athletic pants, would you think he's a phony? Would you? Let's put it this way: would you rather have me have Adidas or Champion pants on, or piss-soaked pants?
I would rather you have on these either the Nike or the Champion.
Now let me ask you something. We're guys. I can ask you this: will it be too tight where you can see my junk? Because I don't want them thinking I'm a pervert with the kids.
I feel you. No.
Because occasionally a good-looking single mom comes in, and I get a little woody over here.
Yeah, no, you might have to get them a little baggy.
Okay.
So you can always try them on over here.
Yeah, I don't want these single moms checking me out either. Santa Claus. I'm married to Mrs. Claus. I don't fool around.
Yeah, Mrs. Claus is gonna kill you.
Yeah, that's right, Mrs. Claus. Yeah, she'll burn me in the bed tonight.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
the Champion ones might not be tight, but these red ones might be.
Because these bitches want to see us in these tight pants. You know it.
Yeah, I know. They like it.
I know, and that's why I'm afraid if, God forbid, a good-looking woman comes in and I get, and they'll think I'm looking at the kid.
Yeah.
I don't want any problems over here. I don't want to be like Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
All right, I'll send in. I don't get a break. Do you believe I don't even get a break? I pee in a pickle jar.
Yeah, damn.
I've been here since 10 o'clock. I've been peed on twice. I don't get a break. Those guys at Five Guys Burgers are bringing me some free peanuts because I haven't eaten all day.
Wow, that's crazy.
You believe this? Welcome to America, corporate America.
This is great.
All right, so I'll send. I think I'll send one of the elves in. I'm like a 34 waist, but I have some stuffing. So what do you think? Like an extra large? Just to give me extra room for the junk and the extra padding in there?
Extra large or 2X. Because these ones they.
Oh yeah, you're right.
A little tight, or they because Santa's down to.
No, you're right.
Nah, these champion ones are large. The extra large might just be good for you.
You know what? Yeah, maybe I'll get the extra large and I'll cinch it with my Santa belt. You might be onto something. But won't I look like MC Hammer with those big baggy legs? Can't touch this. Oh, yeah.
Think so.
Yeah, I don't want to look like MC Hammer down here. It's Hammer time. All right.
Yo, Santa got jokes, bro.
Santa's got what?
Santa got jokes on
Well, yeah, send the crew down if you want. Come and see Santa Claus if you want a picture. You don't have to sit on my lap, but if you want a free picture with me hanging out like the guys, you come on down anytime, all right? And I'll send that little motherfucking elf in over here and pick him up for me.
Yeah, tell that little elf to get over here.
Yeah, little bitch. All right, you have a good night. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho.
Hopefully there'll be a lot of ho-ho-hos tonight. All right, have a good night, all right?
You said you're going to need a large or extra?
Let's go with the extra large because I got a badge and I got a belt.
Let me just double check my system.
Oh, okay.
Just double check right quick.
Are you the manager of the store?
I was looking as we were talking to see if we had a large.
Are you the manager of the store?
Say it again?
Are you the manager of the store?
No, I'm just an associate.
Oh, well, what's your name?
Jamel.
Jamel, I'm going to stop by this week and tell your boss how helpful you were to me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, no problem. Doing my job. Hold on. Oh, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have it. We have an extra large.
Perfect. Any idea on the price, roughly?
How much are these?
Because I got to give him some money.
How much? Oh, these are $70.
Wow. All right, I'll just send the bill to the mall.
They're on sale for $49.99.
Oh, that's good. All right, I'm going to send the.
Yeah, they're on sale for $40.
I'm going to send the bill to these bitches at the mall anyway. All right. Well, you have a good night. Right. I'm going to send the elf down.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one, man.
You too.
Bye bye. Ho ho ho.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Sorry, guys. Can I help you?
Hey, Five Guys. How are you? This is Tony. I'm the Santa Claus here in the mall by Lord and Taylor.
Okay.
I'm the mall Santa. Don't you guys give out like free peanuts or something?
Yes.
Do you think that somebody could run down like a sack of peanuts over here for Santa Claus? 'Cause I don't get a break.
We're kind of short-staffed.
Oh, okay.
Right now, probably not. Maybe a little later, but right now we're kind of busy.
I've been here since 10 this morning, no break. I'm even peeing in a pickle jar. They don't even let me go to the bathroom, so I figured maybe I can get some peanuts or something.
I mean, once I get time, I could send somebody, but...
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I get it. I understand. It's crazy down here, too. But, yeah, you think a lot of kids have peanut allergies, though, or should I really not give a shit anyway and just eat the peanuts anyway?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said a lot of kids have peanut allergies, but who cares, right? I'm going to eat them anyway. Do you realize somebody peed on my Santa pants today? I had to change into Nike pants. I felt like R. Kelly's girlfriend. I had so much pee on me. All right, well...
Let me see if I can have somebody... You are by Lord and Taylor?
Yeah, right outside Lord and Taylor. I'm in that big, stupid chair with all the idiots running around over here. But I can't get a break, and I'm peeing in a pickle jar.
I'll see if somebody could bring you some.
You're the best. I'm going to leave some extra shit in your stocking this year. I appreciate it. Have a good night, all right? Hey, how you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
All right, I can really barely hear you. Could you speak up just a little bit, sir?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little bit sick.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually, my name is Tony. I'm the mall Santa Claus here by Lord and Taylor out in the mall.
Okay.
So, I know all about being sick with all these kids bringing in all these germs all day. Listen, I got a question for you, sir. Do you sell, I just had a kid urinate all over my Santa pants. I feel like R. Kelly's girlfriend right now. Do you sell any red pants for men or even for a fat woman that I can get in just to change my pants because I'm sitting here soaked in urine?
Yeah, I know we don't for men. Let me just double check over.
Do you have any really heavy-set women's pants?
Yeah, I'm going to double check for you.
Perfect. I need something thick in the booty.
All right, I got you.
All right.
Hello?
That was good music on hold. It's better than this Christmas crap they're playing down here.
Yeah, the only, like, the largest size we have in store is like a large.
I think I could fit into that, but I don't want them too tight because I don't want people thinking I'm like a pervert if you could see my junk through there, especially with kids around. So you think that they would be loose? Are they loose fitting?
I mean, they're large, so if you want, you could just come in, take a look. I could just show you.
Are they like MC Hammer pants? Are they like really fluffy, or are they, are they sheer?
They're not fluffy at all. They're not like, they're like, I don't even know how to describe.
You remember MC Hammer? Can't touch this. Remember that video with those big baggy pants?
Yeah. They're not baggy though.
Oh, okay.
They're not even like jeans. They're like the perfect way just to describe a woman's pants.
Okay.
Go like that.
All right, I'm going to send one of the elves down because I don't get a break around here. Hold on one second. Ma'am, I said I'd be right with you, okay? I'm on the phone. I'm trying to get my pants replaced. I'll be right with you. I know you. I know. The nice man on the phone is getting me new pants. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry about that. All right, I'll send one of the elves down, and how much are they? Do you know off the top of your head around?
Yeah, they'll probably be around like $59.
$59?
Yeah.
All right, well,
I'm trying to put a coupon that'll take it like probably $10 off.
I'm going to submit. All right, that's great. I appreciate it. I'm going to submit the cleaning bill to the mall anyways, and they're going to have to pay for these anyway. All right, well, you've been most helpful, and I hope you have a better night than I'm having and feel better, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
So I hope you enjoyed those calls. If you want to spread some holiday cheer, be sure to share those calls with some friends. It'd be great to listen to at an office party where you don't mind a little foul language. I think people would laugh at that at an office, luncheon or in the break room at work, or just share it with your friends. If you guys need a little pick-me-up, or your coworkers or friends need a little pick-me-up during this hectic holiday season, please share the link to the show. Tell them where we are found, which is on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, I always say Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Radio Public, Radio.com, Stitcher, CastBox, YouTube, or if you have an Echo device, just say, Alexa, play the podcast A Bunch of Malarkey. She will play the most recent episode. Again, just tell your friends about A Bunch of Malarkey, especially this episode. If you really want to send some laughs this holiday season, tell them where we're located. Send the link that I post on the Facebook page. Let them know about the mutant Santa Claus, or the Mall Santa Shenanigans, as we'll call the episode. How do you get in touch with us? You have an idea for a show, you want to comment. I get a lot of emails and comments throughout the week. It's a bunch of malarkey podshow at gmail.com, a bunch of malarkey podshow at gmail.com. You want to leave us a funny or interesting voicemail or get something off your chest? Call us at area code 706-406-8212. It's just a voicemail, 706-406-8212. Again, we're available on all major podcast platforms where I just mentioned. If you want to be a sponsor or patron of the show, go to Patreon, patreon.com/a bunch of malarkey. So if you can believe it, folks, we, after I close out this episode, are down to our final episode of 2019. 44 episodes in the books this year, 1 to go. Can you believe it? I think the year went by rather quickly. I think the summer kind of dragged here in Atlanta, being 90 degrees for 6 straight months. I think the summer kind of dragged, but the rest of the year went quickly. I'll get into more of it next week, but I wanted to thank you all for tuning in every week, the diehards that, vote every week. And I know who you are. You might not think I do, but I know who all of you are. People I've known a long time, people I don't know at all, who comment every week, vote, and are hardcore listeners of the show. I can't thank you enough for your support every single week. It's meant a lot to me, and I just want to thank you. It's been a great year. Who would have thought, when it's all said and done at the end of this year, between this year and last year, I'll have 65 episodes already done, with more to come in 2020. But like I said, we still have one more episode to go here in 2019, so I hope you'll tune in next week for that. So, folks, if you're sitting around at the mall, getting through those dog days of the Christmas season shopping. I know a lot of you are doing it on Amazon and whatnot, but if you're at the mall, you have to beware, especially for mutant Santa Clauses, because it's a shit show out there. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll catch you next week for our 2019 finale. In the meantime, have a great week, and take care, everybody. Talk to you next Monday.